All right. Hello, everyone. We should now be live. Welcome to Pixar Trivia Night. My name is Phoebe, and I am your host for the evening. I have to start off by first of all thanking Elmhurst Public Library for putting on this trivia night. I always love hosting online trivia. It gives me a chance to do some fun questions. Normally I'm doing some general knowledge stuff, so it's always fun to do a little bit more exciting theme trivia. So thank you all for joining me. I hope that you're excited to play trivia with me tonight. I will go ahead and start off by letting you know that this trivia is not going to cover every Pixar movie. We are going to have 40 questions tonight. However, the most recent questions are from Coco. There are 2 questions at the end that are a little bit more recent, so we'll get to those when we get to them. But just suffice to say, there are no questions from Turning Red or Luca. Those just came out pretty recently, so if you haven't had a chance to watch them yet, 1, that's totally fine, and 2, you should give them both a try. Very much enjoyed watching both of them, so yeah, we're not going to get started here for about 6 to 7 more minutes. So if you have other folks that want to play trivia with you and you want to call them in from the other room, now is the time to do so. Again, we're not going to get started for just a bit here. So thank you so much, everyone who's already shown up. I hope we're all excited to talk Pixar. What's everyone's favorite Pixar movie? Let me know in the YouTube chat. And feel free to just talk amongst yourselves and ask me any questions that you may have in that YouTube chat. I'll be monitoring it all night, so if you have questions or fun comments or even just witty banter between the top 3 teams, that is the place to leave that. I can start off by saying that my favorite Pixar movie is Ratatouille. I have I don't know how well you guys can see this, but this is my Epcot Ratatouille shirt that I got last year. So I don't think you can really see it that well, but that's okay. Maybe that. But love Ratatouille. I just love the message that it has. I think it's a really cute and heartwarming story. Okay, and we have Dorothy says, Mom's is brave and the boys like Turning Red. That's awesome. I think that Turning Red was really cartoony and cute and fun. I think it was a lot more... I know all Pixar movies are animated, but the way that the expressions were was very animated, and I thought it was super fun for that. So I like it a lot. Jeffrey says Toy Story is the best. So does Lauren. So does Michelle. So then I would ask you guys, what do you think is the best Toy Story movie? I know the first one is a classic, but if I had to pick a favorite, it might, I don't know, it's really hard. They're all so good. And I have to say, I'm really excited for the Buzz Lightyear movie. I think that looks wonderful. I'm so excited. So maybe that'll be my favorite. We'll see. If I had to pick a favorite, it would probably be 3. Although, that movie is just chef's kiss. And then 2, and then 4, and then 1. I know 1 is incredible, but the animation style is a little bit outdated at this point. So even though it still holds up, can be a little goofy to watch now. Okay, Michelle is saying Toy Story 4. Lauren said 3 and 4. Yeah, they're both incredible movies. 4 especially, it's not my favorite one, but it is done so beautifully. Anyway, feel free to keep talking Pixar in the comments. I do want to give you guys a little bit of info on how trivia is going to work. Ooh, yes, but more talk about Pixar in the comments. Jillian says another vote for Brave from one of the moms, and Jeffrey says Inside Out is a close second. I do really like Inside Out. I thought that one was different, especially at the time. It was something different for Pixar, and I really liked that. And the voice acting is really good in that. Dorothy says Toy Story 4. Super good. Ooh, and Elmhurst Public Library says Up or WALL-E. Those are also both so wonderful. It's Pixar. Oh my goodness. Apologies if my cat chimes in with her answers throughout the trivia night. She is so hurt that I'm focusing on you all instead of her. But, yeah, all of these wonderful choices. So we're going to get started in about 4 minutes here. We do have 40 questions, like I mentioned earlier, but one of those is a practice question. So if you've never played online trivia before, or you've just never played trivia in general, that'll get you started. That'll help you feel acclimated to the system. It's pretty easy though. What I will say right off the bat is that everything is multiple choice. You won't have to type in anything. Everything is just A, B, C, D. Pick which you think is the right answer. So the way that we determine points here is that it's determined by obviously whether or not you're correct, but also how quickly you answer. So if you get your question correct, then you will get however many points were left on the timer. So you get, I believe it's 25 seconds per question. And as the timer ticks down, so does your points possible. So you start at 150 points possible, and that slowly ticks down to 0. So if you don't know the answers to some of these, try to get your answer in as soon as possible, because even if you're wrong, if on the chance you are correct, you'll get more points because you didn't hesitate. With that, if you take the time to look up any of the answers to these questions, that is taking time off of the timer, and that is losing precious points possible. So try to resist the temptation. I know we can't all see each other, but try not to look up any of the answers. I'm counting on you guys. So we have a practice question. We have 40 questions total. We will be looking at the leaderboard every 10 questions or so, so keep an eye out for that, and at that time you can see how everybody is in the rankings. And now is a good time to mention that if you want to change your team name, now is the time to do so. So all you have to do for that is to refresh the trivia page that you're playing on, and that should allow you to change the team name. You have to do it now, because if you do it once you have points on the board, you could lose those precious points by refreshing the team name. So now is the time to change that team name. If you are in the chat and you are not in the trivia game yet, let me go ahead and give you the link for that. There you go. So just in case you are not actively able to look at the comments, for example, maybe you're watching on your TV, or maybe you just have it full screen and you don't feel like, minimizing. I wouldn't blame you. The URL you're going to want to go to is http://www. And here's the important part, crowd, CROWD, live/32122p, and that is today's date with a P for my first initial for Phoebe. So that's also in that should have been sent to you, I believe, so you should all have that handy, but I just want to make sure that just in case anyone doesn't have that handy, you're still good to go. So we're going to get started in just a minute here. One of the last things I want to warn you all about is that because of the way YouTube streaming works, there's a little bit of a lag. So when I say that a timer has started, it might not have actually started. Well, okay, let me figure out how to phrase that better. When I say a timer has started, it probably already started. So keep an eye on your devices, whether you're playing on your phone, on a computer. Make sure you're looking at the actual page, because when I say something, me in real time is saying it at least 2 or 3 seconds before me on the YouTube stream is. So keep an eye on those devices. That'll be the best way to make sure you're getting the most points possible, okay? So I think that's about all the tips that I have. If you do run into any issues, try to make sure you don't have too many other apps or tabs open, and just refresh, but don't change your team name. That should alleviate any issues that you run into. So with that, it is 10 after, so what do you say we get started with some Pixar trivia? Let me go ahead and change the screen for you. All right, so you should now see Bag of Tricks Pixar trivia. And once again, thank you very much to Elmhurst Public Library for sponsoring this tonight. Very excited to go over some Pixar fun facts with you guys. But before we do, as I mentioned, there is a practice question to get us started. So if you've never played trivia before, this will help you out. So it's pretty easy, and this isn't worth any points. It's just for fun to get you guys used to how the game works. So what is the name of your host tonight? And that is indeed myself. So if you remember from earlier, you have the leg up on this question that is not worth any points. So what I will do for every question is read the question twice and then open it up for answering. So you will hear the question twice, I will say time has begun, and you will then see the 4 choices on the screen. So, again, make sure you're looking at your device because you will see those answers before I say that you're going to see them. So, our first question, just for practice, what is my name? Your time starts now. Is it Kelsey, Haley, Samantha, or Phoebe? And this should give you, again, a good idea of what the lag is like on your end. For me, it looks to be about 3 seconds. So, hopefully it's not too bad. But because of that, I won't let you guys know when you only have a few seconds left because I don't want to trip anyone up. But this is another good way to see how many points are possible at every interval. So please make sure you're keeping an eye on that timer. If you don't know the answer, get your guess in as soon as possible. You won't lose points here tonight. So let's see how you did. After each question, we will look at how everyone answered. So 9 of you said Phoebe and 1 each for Kelsey and Haley. Fun fact, these are all names of hosts for Baig of Tricks. However, only one is me, and that is Phoebe. So, again, my name is Phoebe, and I'm your host for Pixar Trivia tonight. So, let's go ahead and get some points on the board with question number 2. Good luck, everyone. In Toy Story, what is Andy's neighbor's name? Again, in Toy Story, what is the name of Andy's neighbor? Your time starts now. Is it Hunter, Seth, Brad, or Sid? Which do you think? We're looking for the name of Andy's neighbor. And I will let you guys know, even if you've never played trivia before, if you know Pixar, you're going to do just fine on tonight's trivia. So it's even more important to answer as quickly as you can. All right, that's time. Let's see how you did. 10 said Sid and 1 said Seth. The correct answer, though, is Sid. 10 of you were correct there, so this one's really going to come down to how quickly that you answered, which is, like I said, the most important thing here. So we will look at the standings after question number 10. For now, here's question number 3. In The Incredibles, what is Frozone's actual first name? Surprise, he was not born Frozone. So what is his actual first name? Time starts now. Is it Lucius, Lucas, Louis, or Landis? I can never forget how iconic this scene was. Now that is an incredible Pixar movie. That's actually my dad's favorite Pixar movie is Incredibles. All right. That is time for question number 3. Let's see how you did. 8 of you said Lucius, 2 said Louis, and 1 said Lucas. They all sound similar, so a tough one, but it's not Landis, so somebody got points here, and it is the 8 of you who said Lucius. That is his name, so well done to the 8 who got that correct. All right, question number 4. Which character does not make an appearance in Toy Story 3? So we're going to list 4 characters here. 3 of them are in Toy Story 3, and 1 of them is not. So time starts now. Is it Rex, Mrs. Potato Head, Slinky, or Bo Peep, who does not appear in Toy Story 3? Which one do you think does not make an appearance in Toy Story 3? Is that Rex, Mrs. Potato Head, Slinky, or Bo Peep? All right, let's find out what you said. 7 of you said Bo Peep, 3 said Slinky, and 1 said Mrs. Potato Head. The correct answer here, though, is what most of you said. It is Bo Peep, so 7 of you got some points on that question. Well done. And usually that is the case during online trivias. If most people said the answer, that's probably it. I do hope to stump you guys once, just because it's kind of fun to see that 1 or 2 people get it, but I'd still prefer everybody to get as most points as possible. So, question number 5 is up next, and I apologize for the bad grammar there, as many points as possible. This is library trivia. I can't be making mistakes like that. Okay, question number 5. What is the name of the organization that Russell is working to earn his badges from in Up? Again, in the movie Up, Russell is working to earn badges What is the name of the organization he is a part of for that? Time starts now. Is that Wilderness Lovers, Outdoor Explorers, Wilderness Explorers, or Boy Scouts? Which one do you think? I like that you can do this at Animal Planet at Disney World. It's very cute. I believe there is some kind of prize for finishing it, but we did not. But we did participate, and it was very fun. All right. All of you said Wilderness Explorers. That is correct. The wilderness must be explored. All right. So well done to everybody. That is points across the board. So that one will come down to how quickly everyone answered. So 5 more questions here, and then we'll look at the leaderboard for the first time. So question number 6 up next here. In Brave, what is the name of Merida's mother? Again, we're looking for the name of Merida's mom in this movie. Time starts now. Is her name Victoria, Maudie, Merida, or Eleanor? Which do you think? This is the name of Merida's mom. I haven't watched this one in a while, but it is a really good one. Very fun. Another good family story from Pixar. All right, let's see how you did. 9 of you said Eleanor and 1 said Victoria. However, like I said earlier, if most everyone thought it was one answer, that's probably the correct answer, and that is again the case here. Eleanor is the right answer, with 9 of you getting that correct. Question number 7. Question 7. Released with Wall-E, what is the name of the Pixar short that involves a magician, a fluffy rabbit, and his carrot? I think this is the only Pixar short question that we have. But again, it's released with Wall-E. What is the name of the Pixar short that involves a magician, a fluffy rabbit, and his carrot? Time starts now. Is that Hocus Pocus, Presto, Merlin, or Abracadabra? And we're looking for the name of that Pixar short. Hocus Pocus, Presto, Merlin, Abracadabra. Which one is it? It's kind of a tough one. Alrighty, let's see how you did. 7 of you said Presto and 2 each for Abracadabra and Hocus Pocus. The correct answer, though, is Presto. 7 of you are correct on that one. Well done. 7 of you getting points on the board here at question number 7. Good job. All right, question number 8 up next here. What breakfast does Remy first prepare for Linguini? I love this GIF. Again, what breakfast does Remy first prepare for Linguini? Is it an egg omelet, egg and bacon? Oh, let me start the timer. Goodness, what am I doing to you guys? Is it an egg omelet, egg and bacon, avocado toast, or pancakes? Again, this is the breakfast that Remy first prepares for Linguini. Is it an egg omelet, egg and bacon, avocado toast, or pancakes? Hey. All right, let's see how you did. 10 of you said egg omelet and 1 said egg and bacon. It was indeed egg-related, and the right answer is egg omelet. Well done to the 10 who got that correct. All right, question number 9 up next here. What city is Monsters, Inc. set in? Again, we are looking for the name of the city that Monsters, Inc. is set within. Which do you think? Time starts now. Is it Monstropolis, Monsterville, San Francisco, or Monsterham? Which do you think? Looking for the name of that place. You may recognize one of these cities from another movie, although it's not Pixar. Still a good movie, though. All right, let's see how you did. All of you said Monstropolis, and guess what? You're totally correct. Monstropolis was indeed the right answer here. That is where Monsters, Inc. is set. As I mentioned earlier, one of these other cities is familiar to Disney fans. That is San Francisco. That's where Big Hero 6 takes place. One of my favorite Disney movies, honestly. All right, question number 10. And then we're going to look at the leaderboard after this. So, question 10. What is the name of the TV show featuring Woody and the crew? Again, what was the name of that TV show that Woody was on? Time starts. And now, is it Woody's Roundup, The Wild Wild West, Prospector Show, or Woody and the Gang? This is the show you would find Woody, Jesse, Bullseye, and the Prospector on. What was it called? All right, let's take a look at how you did. Ooh, 9 of you said Woody's Roundup and 1 each for the Wild Wild West and the Prospector Show. But the right answer is Woody's Roundup. It's got that fun theme song and everything. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so well done to those 9 getting some points in before the end of this first round of 10 questions. So here is that promised look at the leaderboard. We have 11 teams playing tonight. So in first right now we have Jez, second Mert and Lerny, third the Space Rangers, and then Jashley, Reds, Amaze Pups, the Dominators, Jack Jack Attack, Moxie, Team, and Jill. So that is where the standings are, although you can see these are pretty close right now, especially between first, second, and third. Just 25 points there between first and third place, and all of them have 9 questions correct. So something interesting to note is that how quickly you answer really does have an impact on where you'll fall in the standings. 5th place has 9 questions correct as well, but a little lower in the standings just because of time, and that's okay. It takes a little while to get used to this, and some of these you second guess yourself when you're faced with the question out of nowhere. So, well done so far in that first round. Now that we're kind of at the break, let me know who is your favorite. Is it, so we have so many Toy Story fans. Are you guys Woody fans or Buzz fans? Let me know. I am always waffling between which one I think is cooler in my head. But let me know what you think. And I don't want to proceed to the next question too quickly because I just asked you what your favorite is between Woody and Buzz. So what I can tell you, something pretty cool, is that Turning Red was actually Pixar's 25th movie, if you can believe it. So I think that's really, really cool. They have 25 movies now, and I love that the last 4 have all been original. They haven't been sequels, because we were going on a lot of sequels there. So it was Finding Dory, Cars 3, Incredibles 2, and Toy Story 4, all in like that same kind of frame of time. At least we had Coco sandwiched in the middle of those, though. Yeah. Good movies. And I can't wait to, Lightyear looks amazing. That's out in June. But I also can never wait to see what they do next. So, all right. Let's see what we got. We have Woody. 2 more votes for Woody. 1 for Buzz. Buzz, Woody. Ooh, Elmhurst Public Library. We'll see how long I can hold that top spot. Every trivia they've done with Baig of Tricks, they've ended exactly in the middle. Interesting. So, hey, Pixar trivia, it's not as hard as some of the other themed trivias, I feel like. I don't write the questions personally, but still. I feel like this is a little bit easier than some of the other theme nights. And another vote for Woody. So that's, let's see, 6 votes for Woody and 2 for Buzz. So I'll put my vote in Team Buzz then. I think he's pretty cool. And he gets some really cool merch designs. And I am very excited for his movie. I love the little robot cat that they have in that movie. It looks like it'll be great. But I don't need to keep waxing poetic about Buzz Lightyear. Let's move along to question number 11. All right, what is Lightning McQueen's number in Cars? Racing cars typically have a number, so what is the number on Lightning McQueen? Time starts now. Is it 92, 85, 99, or 95? This is the cat, in case anyone was curious. She is just being very needy. All right, what is Lightning McQueen's number in Cars? Is it 92, 85, 99, or 95? All right, let's see what you thought. 7 said 95, 2 said 92, and 2 said 99. What is the right answer? It is indeed 95. So well done to the 7 who got it. Lightning McQueen is number 95. Do you have a few more Cars questions coming up for any Cars fans? No one really, rang out with that, but I think not too many folks loved Cars 2. Although if you haven't seen Cars 3, it's actually pretty good, just saying. Question number 12. In what Pixar film would you hear the quote, "I finally meet my childhood hero and he's trying to kill us"? Again, what movie would you hear the quote, "I finally meet my childhood hero and he's trying to kill us"? Time starts now. Is that in Up, Toy Story 3, The Incredibles, or Monsters, Inc.? I think it could fit within any of these, including a few other Pixar movies. So which one do you think you would hear the quote, "I finally meet my childhood hero and he's trying to kill us"? Is that Up, Toy Story 3, The Incredibles, or Monsters, Inc.? Excuse me. All right, let's see how you did. 5 said Incredibles, 4 said Up, and 2 said Monsters, Inc. That's the first one where, it's been a little bit more spread across the answers, not a clear unanimous answer. So the right answer here is actually Up. That is something that Carl Fredricksen says about his hero. Is it Charles Munch? I think that's his name. But that's what happens in Up. So there you go. Well done to the 4 who got that correct. Question number 13 up next. In Cars 2, in what city is the first race of the World Grand Prix held? So again, there's that World Grand Prix in Cars 2. Where is the first race held? Time starts now. Is that in Tokyo, Sydney, San Francisco, or Monaco? Which do you think is the first race of the World Grand Prix in Cars 2? I don't even know that they hit all of these cities. I think they hit London as well, but maybe I'm wrong. I've only seen it once or twice. All right, let's see. Oh, another answer split here. 5 said Tokyo, 3 said Monaco, 2 said Sydney, and 1 said San Francisco. The right answer, though, is Tokyo. 5 of you got that correct, so well done to those 5. Bit of a tricky one. All right, question number 14. Here you go. How old is Crush the Turtle in Finding Nemo? Very fun fact from the movie. How old is Crush the Turtle? Time starts now. Is he 100, 150, 200, or 250? Which one do you think? Another very good movie. I will note right now, we don't have any questions from The Good Dinosaur in case anyone was wondering. All right, let's see how you did. 7 said 150, 3 said 200, and 1 said 100. The right answer is one of those 3, and it is 150 years old. 7 of you were correct on that one. Crush was 150 in Finding Nemo. All right, question number 15 up next. In Up, where is Paradise Falls located? Again, this is in the movie Up. Where is Paradise Falls located? What country? Time starts now. Is it in Chile, Guatemala, Venezuela, or Costa Rica? This is the country where Paradise Falls is located in. Oh no, Michelle, you misclicked on one of these. That is not, that's an unfortunate feature, is that if you do click the wrong answer, it won't let you choose a new one. So be careful with your clicking, folks, because it won't let you change it. All right, let's see how you did. 6 of you said Venezuela, 2 each for Costa Rica and Chile, and 1 for Guatemala. However, the correct answer is Venezuela. 6 of you were correct on that one. Well done. And even if you don't know some of these, I think they're fun facts to know and remember. Hopefully you guys agree. Question number 16. Right. What is the name of the all-girl group that Dot is a member of in A Bug's Life? Again, there is a group of girls that Dot is a member of in A Bug's Life. What are they called? Time starts now. Are they called Girl Scouts, blackberries, strawberries, or blueberries? This was my favorite Pixar movie for a long time. It's just, I think it's very good and underrated. Looking for the name of that girl group that Dot is a member of in the movie A Bug's Life. All right, let's see how you did. 8 of you said blueberries, 2 said strawberries, and 1 said blackberries. The correct answer, though, is indeed blueberries. So well done to the 8 who got that correct. It was indeed blueberries. All right, question number 17. There we go. What Pixar character said this? Authority should derive from the consent of the governed, not from threat of force. This is indeed a Pixar quote, so who said it? Authority should derive from the consent of the governed, not from threat of force. Time starts now. Is that Frozone, Buzz Lightyear, Mater, or Barbie? Which do you think? It is fun to watch the answers roll in on these, I'll tell you guys what. Alrighty. At least a few people got it right. This one's going to be a split one, though, as well. Alright. This Pixar character said, authority should derive from consent of the governed, not from threat of force. 5 of you said Buzz, 3 said Frozone, 2 said Barbie, and 1 said Mater. The correct answer is Barbie. Barbie says this in Toy Story 3, if memory serves. And I believe that that's because of Lotso hugging Bear. So well done to the 2 who got that correct. Wonderful quote from Barbie. Michelle says, I know this by heart. Lynn, I'm so glad you're having fun. I have good news for you. We still have plenty of questions left, so there is plenty more fun on the way. Question number 18 is up next. In Finding Nemo, Marlin and Nemo are what kind of fish? I volunteered at Shed Aquarium for a while, and I remember this well because people would always point to them and say, there they are, found Nemo. But your time starts now. What kind of fish are Marlin and Nemo? Are they angelfish, clownfish, goldfish, or lionfish? Which do you think? Again, we're looking for the kind of fish that Marlin and Nemo are. Are they angelfish, clownfish, goldfish, or lionfish? Yeah, I don't know why I'm waiting for the timer to run out. There it goes. All right, you guys knew this one, 100%. It is clownfish. That is what they are. Definitely want a few fun, easy ones in here for you guys to get some good points on your scoreboard. So well done to everybody for getting some points there. Question 19 is up next. In what country is the movie Brave set in? We're going to list 4 countries. Only one of them, though, is where Brave is set. Time starts now. Is it Greenland, Scotland, Ireland, or England? Which do you think? Where is Brave set? Which of these countries is it? I'm totally going to watch a Pixar movie now when I'm all done with this today. All right, let's see how you did. 10 of you said Scotland and 1 said Ireland. The correct answer, though, is Scotland. 10 of you were correct on that one. Well done to those 10. All right, question 20 is up next, and then we'll look at the leaderboard because we will be at our halfway point. So, question 20. What Pixar character said this? I never look back, darling. It distracts from the now. Very difficult not to just say this as said, but you know. Again, what Pixar character said this quote? I never look back, darling. It distracts from the now. Time starts now. Is that Mr. Incredible, Edna Mode, Flit, or Rex? I'm a little confused. Maybe it's supposed to be Flick. Because Flit is the hummingbird in Pocahontas. So spoiler alert, it's not Flit, the hummingbird from Pocahontas, who never says anything. All right. All of you said Edna Mode because of course you did, and yes, you are 100% correct. That is an iconic Edna Mode quote. All right, so well done to everybody. Yes, iconic, love this character, and how could you not? Edna Mode is iconic. Incredibles 2 wasn't my favorite, but the moments with Edna and Jack were perfect. Probably the highlight of the movie. All right, leaderboard time. We have the Space Rangers now in first, Mert and Lerny holding on to second, and Jez now in third. Rest of the standings are below that. And this is our halfway point in the game, so you could still double these scores by the time we finish. So that is where we are all at as of right now. Still could be anybody's game because, like I said, there's still 20 more questions, so that is a lot of points on the board. Let's see. Yes, there are still 3,000 points possible to earn, although it's very hard to get these right at the buzzer, especially if some of them are a little tricky. So I wish you all luck. Let's move along to question number 21. In Inside Out, Riley moves to San Francisco from what state? Again, we're looking for in Inside Out, what state Riley moves to San Francisco from. Time starts now. Is it Maine, Illinois, Minnesota, or New York? A very good movie. I don't watch it too often because it makes me cry. So, which state is Riley originally from? Is it Maine, Illinois, Minnesota, or New York? Granted, most Pixar movies make me cry, but still a very good movie. All right, let's see how you did. 8 of you said Minnesota, and 1 each for Maine, Illinois, and New York, but the right answer is indeed Minnesota. She's a big hockey fan, so there you go. Well done to the 8 who got this. Question 22 up next. In Inside Out, we first meet Disgust when she protects a young Riley from what food? Again, this is an Inside Out. Disgust stops young Riley from eating what food? Time starts now. Is it spinach, broccoli, cauliflower, or lima beans? And we're looking for the food that Disgust stops Riley from eating. Is it spinach, broccoli, cauliflower, or lima beans? You guys all already buzzed in, so I'm just going to move it along. All of you said broccoli, and you are 100% correct on that. Well done. Broccoli is tasty, though. I love broccoli. I mean, I don't love lima beans, but broccoli I think is good. However, it's still funny in the movie. Question 23 up next. What is the name of the dog in Coco that can still see Miguel after he's crossed over into the land of the dead? Pictured here is that pup. What is the name of that dog in Coco? Time starts now. Is his name Dante, Brady, Doug, or Slime? This is the name of the dog in Coco. Spoiler alert, you also all have already buzzed in for this question. So, all of you said Dante. You are all 100% correct. So well done to everybody on this one. This one's high up on my list, and I watch it very frequently, even though it makes me cry, because it's just, it's so good. Question number 24. Who does Andy give his toys to at the end of Toy Story 3? Pictured here, holding Woody and Buzz. Who does Andy give his toys to at the end of Toy Story 3? Time starts now. Is it Bonnie, Molly, Sammy, or Holly? I have a strong feeling that, everyone already answered. You guys are too quick. We're going to breeze right through all of these. I'll give it a little time to get to the end, just so that we're not, going question to question to question to question too quickly. But suffice to say, I'm pretty sure you all got it. Okay, all of you said Bonnie, and you are all 100% correct. That is indeed the name of the little girl who Andy gives his toys to at the end of Toy Story 3. All right. Question 25 up next. In Toy Story 2, Woody is stolen from his home to be shipped to a toy museum in what country? I love this movie. I think it's so much fun. I could say that about every Pixar movie, and I have been saying that about every Pixar movie. Again, in Toy Story 2, Woody is stolen from his home to be shipped to a toy museum in what country? Time starts now. Is it France, Germany, the United Kingdom, or Japan? I mean, if he had gone, he could have been part of, like, the next Night at the Museum movie. Which do you guys think? Is it France, Germany, the UK, or Japan, where that toy museum was? This one a little bit more split, but you did all already answer. You guys are just so on top of this. All right, so 8 of you said Japan and 3 said Germany, but the correct answer is Japan. 8 of you were correct on this one. That is where Woody was going to be shipped to. All right, question 26. Question 26. Who was Lightning McQueen's original sponsor in Cars? Again, we're looking for Lightning McQueen's original sponsor in the Cars movies. Your time starts now. Is it Dynaco, Jazz Cola, Chucky Chuck, or Rust Ease? Of course, 2 of these being actual prominent companies in the Cars movies, which is where all of the answers are going to right now. I can just never forget the quote, and I will absolutely say it because it's very funny to me. All right. Let's see how you all did. 7 of you said Rusty's and 4 said Dynaco, but some of you may remember, with a little bit of Rusty's and an insane amount of luck, you too can look like me. Ka-chow. So, Rusty's is indeed Lightning McQueen's original sponsor. Well done to the 7 who got that correct. Here is question number 27. What is the name of the motel that Sally runs in Cars? Again, Sally has a motel that she runs in Cars. What is the name of that motel? Time starts now. Is it Fuel Flats, Sleep Inn, Tire Treads, or Cozy Cone? Also, in case anyone was curious to see my mug, it is a Ratatouille mug from Disneyland Paris, where I have never been, but a friend brought it back for me because I have good friends. All right, let's see how you all did. 10 of you said Cozy Cone and 1 said Tire Treads. The correct answer, though, is the Cozy Cone. 10 of you were correct there. Well done to those 10. All righty. Question number 28 is up next. Question 28. What is the name of Lightning McQueen's rival in Cars 3? Again, we're looking for the name of Lightning's rival in the Cars 3 movie. Time starts now. Is it Ron Fast, Timmy Speed, Luther Lightning, or Jackson Storm? Which do you think? And again, if you haven't seen this movie, it was better than I expected it to be. It's a good movie. I wish the answer to this was Ron Fast. That's such a goofy name. And I say this only because everybody's answered. So, let's see how you did. 10 of you said Jackson Storm. 1 said Luther Lightning, but the correct answer is Jackson Storm. So, well done to those 10 who got this correct. All right. Question number 29. Who is Randall's roommate in Monsters University? Again, we're looking for who Randall's roommate is in Monsters University. Time starts now. Is it Jeff Fungus, Sully, George Sanderson, or Mike? And who is Randall's roommate in Monsters University? Is that Jeff Fungus, Sully, George Sanderson, or Mike? Which do you think? Alright, let's see how you did here. 6 of you said Mike, 3 said Sully, and 1 each for Jeff Fungus and George Sanderson. The correct answer, though, is Mike Wazowski. 6 of you were correct on that one. Well done to the 6 who got that correct. All right. We're going to go to question number 30 and then look at the leaderboard one last time before the final 10 questions. So, question number 30. What is the address of the dentist in Finding Nemo? Dory certainly remembered it well, but can you? This is the address of the dentist in Finding Nemo. Time starts now. Is it 32 Wallaby Way, 22 Wallaby Way, 52 Wallaby Way, or 42 Wallaby Way? If you need to say the full address in your head, please by all means, because I think that's helpful. What do you think? P. Sherman. What? All right, let's see how you did. 7 said 42, 4 said 32. The correct answer, though, is 42 Wallaby Way. Well done to the 7 who got that correct. Some last points in before that next leaderboard check-in. So let's see how you're doing here. All right, Space Rangers holding on to first, Merton Lerney holding on to second, and Jez holding on to third. So those 3 teams are staying in first, second, and third position. The rest of the standings are all listed below. We have Jashley, the Dominators, Reds, Amaze Pups, Jack Attack, Moxie, Team, and Jill. So we have just 10 questions remaining. So I wish you all luck. Like I mentioned, we do have 2 questions at the end that are more recent Pixar films. Again, they're not, Luca or Turning Red questions because those were super recent, but they are good questions. I'll tell you that much. All right, question 31. Who is this lil fella? I actually have him on my desk because he's like one of my favorite Pixar characters. He's just so grumpy and little, and I love him. But what is the name of this little guy? Time starts now. Maybe you saw his name when I showed him just there, but is it PRT, WALLA, MO, or Otto? What is his name? Again, maybe you snuck a peek at it when I showed my little figure of him. But what is his name? Yay, Michelle, I'm so glad you're having fun. So many points. That is amazing. Dorothy says, only remember Wallaby Way. Yeah, I only remembered if I say P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way. But anyway, let's see how you did with this one. 6 said Mo, 3 said PRT, and 2 said Otto. But his name is indeed Mo. I don't know if that's like going to be even visible, but this is little Mo. Again, I think he's a very cute character. Yeah. Anyway, I'll put him down. All right, well done to the 6 who got this correct. Here's question 32. What is the name of the Shire horse who is Merida's faithful companion in Brave? What a pretty horse. Again, we're looking for the name of this horse, Merida's faithful companion in Brave. Time starts now. Is his name Sven, Con, Garrett, or Angus? Again, the name of the horse pictured here. Is his name Sven, Con, Garrett, or Angus? I don't know whether there is a horse named Garrett in Disney, but I do recognize the other 2 names. Well, the other 3, of course. Time is now done, so let's see. 10 of you said Angus and 1 said Con. Con is a horse from Mulan. I think that's the horse that she takes with her. And Sven is, of course, from Frozen. But Angus is the name of this horse. So well done to the 10 who got it right. Here's question 33. What did Carl work as before retirement in Up? Again, what was Carl's job before he retired in Up? Time starts now. Was he a real estate agent, a dentist, a balloon salesman, or an ice cream man? Again, we're looking for what Carl was shown working as before he retired in Up. Adventure is out there. All right, let's see how you did. 8 of you said balloon salesman and 1 each for real estate, dentist, and ice cream. The correct answer, though, is balloon salesman. 8 of you were correct on that one. Well done. He was indeed selling balloons at the zoo. All right, question number 34. Question 34. What was Nemo's mom's name? Again, we're looking for the name of Nemo's mom. This is not her. This is Nemo and Marlin, but time starts now. Is it Violet, Angel, Coral, or Linda? Again, this is the name of Nemo's mom. What do you think? Violet, Angel, Coral, or Linda? All right, everyone is already in. Still gonna let the time go? All right. All of you said Coral, and you are 100% correct on that. His mom's name was indeed Coral. All right. Question number 35. What is the name of Remy's brother in Ratatouille? Again, Remy has a brother. What is the name of Remy's brother? He is also on my shirt, but I don't know if you can see it. All right. Time starts now. Is it Emile, Auguste, Django, or Alfredo? Again, we're looking for the name of Remy's brother. Michelle said, hope I move up from 9th. You've got some time, Michelle. We've got just a few questions left here. Oh, and Elmhurst Public Library says, how many people are playing on your teams, everyone? Dorothy has 3. Lynn has 1. Exciting stuff. Feel free to chime in the comments if you want to share how many people are playing on your team. All right, let's see how you did. 10 said Emile and 1 said Alfredo. The correct answer, though, is Emile. It's Remy and Emile, so well done to the 10 who got that correct. All right, we have just 5 questions left now. So we're in the end game with this. So good luck to everyone on the final 5 questions. Question 36. In the beginning of Coco, what is Miguel forbidden from doing? Again, this is in the beginning of Coco. What is Miguel forbidden from doing? Time starts now. Is it making shoes, playing guitar, playing with friends, or dancing? Again, we're looking for what Miguel is forbidden from doing by his family. Is it making shoes, playing guitar, playing with friends, or dancing? All of you are already in on this one. So 100% of you said playing guitar, and you are 100% correct. So that's a fun one where you guys hopefully got some good points on that for answering quickly. All right, question number 37. Question 37, what Pixar character said this quote? When life gets you down, you know what you gotta do? Just keep swimming. So, hopefully this is another quick point one. So, scroll past the GIF, get ready to click. Make sure you're careful where you click. Who said just keep swimming? Time starts now. Was that Dory, Bruce, Marlon, or Crush? And just like that, almost everyone. There we go. Everybody is now in. And all of you said just one of these answers. I wonder which one it was that everyone said. I think this one was probably Marlon. Actually, I think Marlon does say this at one point, but he's not the originator of the quote. 11 of you said Dora, and you are 100% correct. So well done to everybody for getting points on question number 37 here. We have just 3 questions left. Question number 38 is up next. What was the name of the massive spaceship that housed all surviving humans in WALL-E? Again, all of the surviving humans lived on a massive spaceship. What was the name of that ship? Your time starts now. Is it the Statesman, the Ark, the Milano, or the Axiom? What do you think? We're looking for the name of that ship. I think these are definitely all like actual fictional ships that exist in media. I don't know if they're all, I don't think they're all Disney ships, but they are all ships. One of the, I mean, everybody's answered now. I know the Milano is the ship in Guardians of the Galaxy, but for this one, 7 of you said the Axiom, 3 said the Ark, and 1 said the Milano. The correct answer, though, is the Axiom. 7 of you were correct on that one. So well done to those 7, getting some points here at question number 38. Just 2 questions remain, so here's question 39. Question 39, a more recent one from Incredibles 2. What is not a quality of Jack Jack's supersuit in The Incredibles 2? Excuse me. So we're going to list 4 qualities. 3 of them are qualities of Jack Jack's supersuit. 1 of them is not. Your time starts now. Is it machine washable, waterproof, fireproof, or bulletproof? Again, 3 of these are qualities of Jack Jack's supersuit. One of them is not. Which do you think? Is it not machine washable, waterproof, fireproof, or bulletproof? And then just one question left after this, if you can believe it. All right. 7 said machine washable, 3 waterproof, and 1 bulletproof. But the correct answer is waterproof. Just 3 of you got this one correct, so that will definitely shake up the standings a little bit in the second to last question here. Does Edna at one point say, and machine washable, darling, that's a new feature? Or is it something else? She says that's a new feature. And I think it's machine washable, but I could be wrong. So, at any rate, 3 of you were correct there. Let's see, oh yes, that's correct. Elmhurst Public Library, the Statesman is from Thor Ragnarok. I believe that is the, oh my gosh, the Grandmaster's ship. Yep, that's the Grandmaster's ship. And I should know, I literally have 2 Thor Ragnarok posters next to me on the wall, but you know, call me a fake fan. All right, we have 1 question remaining, so I wish you all luck. This is the final question of the night, and then we'll see how the standings ended up. This is an Onward question. So, Onward follows the story of 2 brothers who are what type of creatures? As someone who plays D&D, this movie gave me a lot of fantasy, Dungeons & Dragons vibes. So, what do you think? Onward follows the story of 2 brothers who are what kind of creature? Time starts now. Are they humans, dwarves, elves, or orcs? This is an Onward. Came out in March of 2020. Luckily, they put it on Disney Plus pretty quickly. But this is not my favorite, but it was still good. Definitely worth a watch if you haven't seen it yet, but it's not Pixar at their finest, especially as family films go. But it is still really good for, I think, brotherly relationships and relationships with boys and their dads. So, let's see how you did. 9 of you said elves, 2 said orcs, but the correct answer is elves. So, 9 of you were correct there. Well done. Those blue boys are elves. So, that was your final question of the night. So, well done to those 9 getting some final points on the board. Let's take a final look at the leaderboard. Dorothy says Onward always makes me cry. Yeah, I've only watched it like twice because it does. Most Pixar movies make us cry, but I don't know. Sometimes it just hurts more. All right, it's the same leaderboard top 3, but Space Rangers in first, Mert and Lernie in second, and Jez in third place there. Then we have Jashley, Reds, The Dominators, Amaze Pups, Jack Jack Attack, Moxie, Team, and Jill. So, well done to everybody. Those standings are really, really close, especially in the middle of the pack. So, definitely look too at how many questions you got correct, because I think that that's a good indicator of how well you did as well. So, that is all of the questions that I had for you all, sadly. I could talk about Pixar and Disney all night. So, unfortunately, again, that's all the questions that I have for you. Michelle said, I know what, I love this, still in the same spot. Yes, thank you all so much for joining in. I really hope that you all had a good time. You learned some new Pixar fun facts. We got to talk about our favorite Pixar movies and our favorite Pixar characters. We saw more people like Woody than Buzz, which I think is, I know, it's always fun to talk about what everyone's favorite is. Yeah, thank you so much to the Elmhurst Public Library for hosting. It's always fun to be able to play theme trivia online from the comfort of your home. So I appreciate you all joining me in this trivia game tonight. And actually, let me go back to just me. There we go. All right, so I will real quick. This is my Pixar shirt that I had for the night. It has Remy and Emil making food together at the Epcot Food and Wine Festival. So just wanted to show that off real quick because I think it's very cute. But I won't keep you guys any more than that. I thank you all so much for playing trivia with me, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Thanks, everyone. Have a good one. Bye.